Sorry for the delay, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to ERO Season 16 F1 Round 4. We are here for the Hungarian Grand Prix, back from a week break. We are excited to bring some more content. We've got 13 people in, we're waiting for a few more people. And I've just heard from Liam Cross that 14 of the 24 time drivers that are competing, which is absolutely shocking. Don't know what to say, to be honest. Yo, give me a second. Hi everyone, I'm sorry about that. Yes, got to sort my mum's thing out, but welcome to Budapest. It looks a bit rainy. I apologise for the delay. I'm back, I'm not dead, I'm basically alive. Still kicking it about. It's light rain on the circuit at the moment. You see the car's got the shiny silk chrome livery, if you notice this. Oh, it's a bad line for Shark going towards the right left chicane. The fastest person on track is Quercy, who's going across the line. There's set at 1:28.9 in the damp conditions in Budapest. Microphone on, yep. Hello? Oh yeah, everyone can hear me right. Right. Quercy's on a in-lap. Might have a sloppy restart. I forgot to press the button. Okay, everyone voted against. Well, 5 people said no. Slim Cross is doing some creative drifting. Everyone putting down the fuel as much as they can for qualifying in the right conditions. I mean, it's still trickling down like it's trickling. Alex Hod is P5, who's in the 30.2. Quercy's the only person who did a... Oh my god. So 6 attempts clear of Liam Cross, who's into the bits now. As Christian Dubin starts another lap. Using his battery, powering down towards turn 1 now. Let's have give you a go around this track now. 295 kph brake down hard into turn 1. Give a nice steady line through there, that's a little bit okay. Now we're done now through what was a DRS turn. Here we go, now take towards the left hand corner gently. And Christian Dudov, he's 6 attempts up in his personal best, which is a good progress so far, trying to drive lines for me. Oh, that's a very slimy way for him. As Blexel goes P2, 6 steps behind Quercy. Stephen Clay is on an attack. And so it goes now. Lubinov now crawling towards the line as though Salgerio goes stays at P10 but improves his time by a bit. A little bit slidey there, and he invalidates. That's bad news for him. Who's next to go across the line? Looks like an RB of Quercy, who's going 6 steps quicker, trying to make everything completely landslided. So breaks down towards the left hairpin, making it nice and steady. Make sure you accelerate gently, use as much steering angle as much as you can through the final corner. Get on the beans. Is what time he sets. He goes even quick into the 1:28.0. 1:28.0 everyone else to beat. 1.5 seconds clear for Lex Hod. He's on a knife edge. As Suicide takes a corner, takes a shortcut. Track limits is going to be a very bad back to it. As Carmine is up 9 tenths on this lap. Let's see what this puts him. Possibly P2 at best. Which puts him indeed P2, but 1.5 times behind Quercy. And now we've got Shark, the professional racing driver with lots of spirit. In the chrome McLaren. Bringing hard out on towards turn 1. Really nice day line there. Keeps it nice into the beans quite well. A little bit sliding. Oh shit, why am I listening to myself? Is it me? Or am I listening to myself? Here we go. Towards the right left kicks. Oh, that's a bit wide for a shark through there. Hey mate, if anyone doesn't know me, my name is Matthew Laxon. I'll be a commentator for this evening. Oh, that's a very bad line for shark, who just slid. Like he used to have got an iceberg. Nothing could stop QWERTY. He's charging up for the final run as shark goes 1.5 seconds quicker than his PB. Oh, look a little bit slidey again for shark here. Can you try and make something magical up the final few corners? Towards the final corner gently as he goes across the line. Possibly 29.8, which is puts him to P7. Next person is on not a push lap. Next person, push stock, is on a push lap. She's going around the final corner now. Battery deploying, goes P4 at the moment, 1.2 behind QWERTY. As Griffin goes P3. Christian starts another lap. As we've got Luke Mills, I believe, who's in tonight. Keep going, lads. Restart is not confirmed. As guys moved out of the way, which is a good sign. 6 tenths up for Christian Lubenev. Guys just... Oh, that's another bad line again. He needs to abort that lap. Gone off the track limits. If he finishes this lap, that might possibly be trouble for him. I'm taking it very cautious side through there. Fifth gear. Oh, that's track limits again. What is that puts Coke at? Oh, he track limits. He's a 10th down. A little bit shaky towards the final few corners. Let's see how he does. For Kirk, who's supposed to be backing off his average, Christian Lubenev goes into the 27th. Setting a 27.3 for everyone else to beat, which is going to be quite challenging, but it's going to be worth the effort. As Kirk improves, but his lap time might not count because he went off track limits. That's 10-4. I see Baradog siding, who's to finish the lap. Who started. Christian Lubenev on provisional pole with a 27.3. Can he dominate it even further? That's the question. 7,000 start sector 1. A little bit of chaos at turn 1. Looks like possibly impeding on QWERTY, and I believe it's Griffin, who's Griffin's 2 attempts up in the first sector, sliding all over the place. Keep the car on, and the rain is still trickling it down to make driving a little bit hard. Everyone's going at it as someone takes a nasty corner cut, which I believe is Kirk, who's gone off a bad way. So you got Mercedes off. Looks like it's the cross or Kenny. If it's Kenny, there he is. Going by quite well as Krippier's 3 attempts up in the middle sector. You want pop himself possibly P3 as Christian Lubenev goes even faster for 27.2. He's setting down the gauntlet. Christian has an answer for Christian Lubenev. Literally dominating the pack so far. He has the answer. He goes second place for 4 attempts behind. Liam Cross goes over the line. He's starting another lap. Callum Lyons in the Ferrari. Next person to go across the line. Who's starting on over place. 3 attempts up. Not the purple sector we're looking for. He's doing quite an okay job so far. As he pushes towards now the hairpin. And there might be a completely new winner. Nice for Slick as well. Where this is that put car blinds at? He goes P3 behind him as we get checkered flag waves. Squirty's improving quite a bit. Griffube's gone off. Christian Udo's not improving. Still, Squirty's sliding all over the place. Next car goes off like it's a Haas or Chevy of Louis Algelio. Let's see what this is that puts him. He goes P8. Quite funny an effort as getting crashed. Unfortunately, you can tell he's not happy with a P9. Anyway, next person to go across the line is Blarney Dog, and I need to validate that pal. Doesn't change his position as Push Dog improves and stays in P7. Last person to see go across the line is possibly being crossed. It was invalidated the final corner. 27.5 could have put him P2. But let's see where does that put QWERTY at? Is it P3, I think? It is P3 for QWERTY. Quite funny an effort for him. As I said before, I apologise for the staircase. I've just saw my mum's banking out. Anyway, the grid for today's race, we've got Christian Ublev with a 4/10 gap to pole. Griffin is second, QWERTY third, Caroline's fourth, Liam Cross fifth. Lexod sixth, Push Dog is in seventh, Jerry in eighth, Kelly in ninth, Shark in 10th, Bally Dog in 11th, Kirk 12th, and Luke Mills, who's starting at the back of the field for today's race. Any predictions for the race win today? Let me know in the comments below who you supporting. I don't know the weather yet, but I need to find out. I think it's sunny. Oh, it is sunny. For 5 people watching us now on YouTube, welcome aboard. How are you guys doing tonight? Who do you think is going to win the ERO F1 race here in Hungary? 35 laps away ahead of the drivers. But here we go now for the 5 red lights for the Hungarian Grand Prix in F1 season 16 round 4. Lights out and away we go with Proofing Gale. A pretty good start. Kushiuda bagging a bit behind at the start. He still leads the way, and he's just got bits of bodywork flying already. There's going to be a massive amount of cancel. Oh, what the heck was that? A dive bomb from Jevy. That's a very nasty dive bomb heading towards there. And now drivers heading towards turn 2 now. It's going to be a bit hairy down there. A little bit more contact follows. Luna still leads the way from Carl Ryan and everyone else. There he goes now as see the Red Bull of Luke Mills challenging now Liam Cross. Go on the outside turn 4. Ooh, that's a beautiful overtake right there. 10 out of 10. That is for everyone else. Half the people on hards, half the people on mediums. What a bad line so far for Barney Dog. Goes up against Shark. Buddy as I can turn on the telemetry. And you see that Christian Udo leads by 7 tenths from Griffin as Barney Dog gets a 3-second penalty immediately. Have you even done a lap yet, mate? How have you done that? That's so strange. I don't recommend his tyres to actually medium hard or medium hard. Christian Udo leads straight. I think down towards turn 1 as the ice now gets enabled, which is a big mitigating factor for this track. It's about 20 kilometers an hour difference. Maybe 30. So I might recommend putting on some ERS battery usage. A bit more bit right there. Luke makes the move on Lex Hod, making it easy. He's setting the fastest sector 1 of anyone. He's literally flying right now. Luke Mills made up to P6 already. I don't know what PSG Luke Mills is in. I don't think he's in one. Maybe F4 or F3, I don't know. A little bit of wideness there between Calm Lines and Caribbean. A little bit bumping and bashing. Oh, that was a big mistake for Calm Lines. He's gone off. He's spun around. Also gone off there, I believe, is Shark. Calm Lines has spun around. And he's now out potentially off the race. And that gives a massive sigh of relief to Caribbean. That's the most uncharacteristic error in this league's history. SDR is now enabled, which Dubnev is now under pressure now from, as Luke Mills sets the fast up for 18 something, 19-1, as he's now the man on the charge. Oh, a little bit slow there for Luke Mills. We're burning a bit of his tyre. That's not looking good sign for him. Not showing you signs of car confidence, etc. We're on lap 3 as we already lose Callum Lyons after 2 laps. Now let's watch Luke Mills see what tricks he's got on his sleeve. Can he try and make a move into turn 7? No, safety's back. And the Griffith's still lagging a bit behind from Christian Dubnev, who's about roughly a second away. Needs to be careful of Squirty behind him. Also, who else to look at for is Luke Mills as Jeffy gets a 3 second for multiple warnings, unfortunately. Anyway, now lap 3 is about to be completed, we're starting lap 4. As we might possibly see a fuel warning light from Krill Pavlok. As there's not a lot of overtaking here, but we might possibly see it here though between Luke Mills and Kenny. Is he trying to make a move yet? No, he's not. For a little bit of snap there from Luke Mills, possibly using his battery to catch up to Kenny. Okay, he's not catching. They need to be careful of the tyres as well. Might easy to burn out this track still across this C3 to C5. And then back up front, the gap's now down to half a second. We see another yellow flag. Looks like the Williams and push dog joining a bit precarious as Kurt gets a 3 second. Gap between leader and second place, 6.5 tenths recently, currently. Been a lot of change since Stefano Canis isn't with us today. He's on a holiday, I think. I don't know. He might be back next week, but don't keep your hopes low. Now we see possible overtaking attempts here. Not yet. See people burning down the battery now. Pushing hard down towards turn 1 now with QWERTY. Also, Krill might have a good chance here. Shark makes a move on Bally Dog. But we might be close again. Again, the DRS is going to be quite good for this track. Can Bally Dog fight back? He's not. Sounds like Shark made up to P8 now. Good move. Well, we've also got battle for P10 now. Pure Shock may slightly destroyed tyres. We've got 3 people watching us right now. We've got 31 laps remaining in this race. As a herd in Hungary is going to be not a lot of overtaking opportunities to take. Or if you want to do 28 laps on a set of hards. See, another yellow. Looks like it's... Wait, it's Liam Cross. Liam Cross has gone off. Liam Cross has gone off from P8, from P6. Gap between either second place 6/10 now going to be completely shrunk. Since the is really good around this track. Could quickly find something and see another yellow. Barry Dog binned it where Vettel binned it. Quite a bad reference, but never mind. Might be close to the pit stop window right now at the moment for media runners, because they usually pay about roughly that 15. But again, not a lot of overtaking we've seen so far. It's who's the biggest gainers and losers. Where do I find that position change? Kenny made up 5, Luke made up 8. So that made 3. Christian Newman gets a 3-second penalty. That's bad for him. So now I go with quality now, trying to catch himself up to Kufian. I think Christian's Newman, as we see a car gone off there, that's Kenny into the barriers. Rejoining the track quite precariously again. Oh, he's spun off again. But because Spider overtaking possibly yellow flags is going to do it. No, he's not. Going to be close again. Oh, this is brilliant racing between Liam Cross and Barry Dog. As Luke comes into the pits. Also, Liam Cross. A bit early on a set of mediums. It's going to be guaranteed 2-stop. As Luke goes on a set of fads. See, Liam Cross is not first person to, next person to DNF alongside Carl Bryan, so we're down to 11. I don't know why they decided to come up with a 3-point. Also, Kenny's in the pits. I think he's gone as well. Yeah, looks like he has. Yep. We're down to 10 now. As both Mercedes are out in the blink of an eye. They had a good race so far, but it's a shame for them to just spin out like a banana. Or do you say a banana in Mario Kart? But now we move on. Still got battle for the lead to figure out. But we know Christian Newman isn't one of them, as we see Coke's gone. A little bit dangerous there between Coke and Chevy. As Lex Hot is now catching up to people. He's now joining the battle for the lead now. I'm thinking Griffin's got a good amount of momentum. I think what's turn on now is going to make a move down the inside line. He is. Can he make it stop in time? Yes. He's got to use the DRS. He's using the battery. Christian Newman will be strained. And oh, Lex Hot is into the wall massively. What was that? And the VSC's deployed. How did Lex Cod honestly crash at the easiest corner of the track? Or if it might be purposeful, I don't know what's got into it. He was in a lead pack a few months ago. Anyway, we've got VSC out. I think that possibly could be down to 9. Don't see a safety car. Like, is there a reason to crash out like that? I don't know. Anyway, VSD is deployed. Who will pit first to get rid of the old scrub set of hards? I'll stay like I usually do. I think the VSD's back in and we'll go back racing once again. Here's Griffin leads the way from Christian Newman, who's had a pretty good, decent VSC restart, I must say. As he's now gone. Is probably now for Christian Newman to try and find himself something as like odd pits for a broken car. And he gets a 10-second penalty in doing so. That's his race toast. But don't worry, he's got another stop to do. Anyway, now Dio is now activated for course. He's now going to try and get himself past Christian Newman. Doesn't look like it. We've got Luke Mills really on the R's of Push Dog, might get him past easily. But Punch Dog's giving it a fight. Will it fight out against a professional PC racer? No. And Luke Mills makes easy progress up to P6. Next up on the road is Barney Dog. So on slightly odd medium tyres, this Punch Dog goes miraculously off the track, getting a 3-second. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people with penalties. A few for track limit violations and a couple for speeding in pit lane, which is the school by error according to Jack Bailey. I'm thinking the Red Bulls might possibly think about swapping, as Glubus lost DRS to Griffin. That might be bad news for him. He's going to absolutely swarm like an absolute bee. I'm going to say now, through goes QWERTY, passing Glubinov, and he does the job nice and well. Heading towards T1. Well, let's focus on the Red Bulls now, as you think Kirk's crashed again. No, wait, yeah, it is Kirk. I thought it was a Green Mercedes for a second, I was trying to think it's up to P9. Luke moves swap positions with Barney Dog, as Barney Dog lets him through to catch up to everyone else. Next person up the road is Shark. Can Luke Mills do it? He's the world's fastest driver in the entire planet. He really chopped down a good chunk of time to him. Well, 6 seconds now, down to 5.8. If there are any Luke Mills supporters, let me know if he's a very good driver. Anyway, the clouds are coming in quite a bit here now. Not because of the first pit window. I have to tough you out, do 28 laps instead of hands, or just do one stop. Let's have a look at time things of fun. Let's have a look between Shark's and Luke's last lap times. Might be interesting. Shark's last lap was a 21.9. Luke's last lap, ready for it, it's an 18.6. He managed to cut off 3 seconds a lap. This guy's an absolute god. Right. As Kirk and Jeffrey are fighting still. Jeffrey was still with the front wing damage. Has Kirk got front wing damage? No. So Red Bull's comfortably 5th and 6th. As Jeffrey makes a move on Kirk, as Kirk made another mistake. This time at the final corner. As Griffin leads now comfortably by 2.1 seconds for QWERTY. Christian a little bit behind, but he's got a 3-second penalty to eat. As I think striking distance between Shark and Luke is within 2 laps. He's easily going to catch him for sure. I don't think Shark's going to defend this off quite easily, because he's a very good guy, very quick guy. Won the F3 race here since, thanks to my horrible strategy, it didn't pay off. Anyway, here we go now. The gap between Luke and Shark down to 1.6. Who's been very good so far. He's literally flying up the field with a pit stop ahead. But he might need to make one more stop though, because I don't think these cars will last a long time on race conditions. So you've got plenty of people watching us on YouTube right now, 7 or 6. We've got 5 people watching us right now. Thank you very much. Barney Dog gets a 3-second. We're going off the track limits. There we go. Luke Mills is now on the backside of Shark right now. It's going to be an interesting battle for P4. What will Shark do? Will he defend or will he attack as Kurt goes off again? It'll look up there for Luke Mills. As these guys got battery difference 56 compared to 89, which is a big deficit. Luke Mills going to get this job done. Easier said than done. Well, watch this. Through goes Luke Mills, passing Shark now as Shark doesn't defend at all. She's good sportsmanship as Luke now up to P4. Next person up the road is Christian Lubinov, who's 7.5 adrift on old hards versus fresher hards. You might see a massive lap difference in these tyres. Question is, can he catch them quite quickly? We need to measure out the previous lap times. Well, let's have a look at Christian Lubinov's last lap first. Not precisely about 1 to 2 seconds a lap, I think. Let's have a look now. As he pushes towards the final couple of corners. That was 7.7, now it's 6.4. Look at the difference. 6.3 now. As Lubinov's now under pressure from Luke Mills now. His last lap time. So we go across the line. It's a 21.9. Let's see what's how Luke does. He's still consistent. And he laps at 19.4. 2.5 seconds taken off him. Roughly 2 seconds difference per lap would be massive. Striking distance possibly like 5 laps. Maybe 3 laps. Running a space as Kurt gets set up for 3 seconds. As we see a bunch of dark body squabbling out here. It's got a DRS. Oh, that's bad. Punch Dog's gone. He's out of the race. Safety car is deployed. Cheers. Yeah, cheers. Okay. Okay, I heard you. Jules. Safety car is now deployed. This really could change the race up. Alright, that could be bad news for Luke Mills. Who will benefit out from his safety car. That's lead Paco in the pits now. After the race. Anyway, safety car's now. People putting intermediates on. Why? I mean, Christian Duber didn't pick for me. Is there a sign on the weather forecast that rain is coming? So we're down to 9 drivers. Next up, coming to the pits. What's he going to put on? I always have to serve his 10-second penalty as well. That's a quite good move. Who's going to set a mediums? He doesn't think it's going to rain that quick. We need to check an eye on the weather forecast because I think the rain might be approaching. Who made it small? Who played it dumb? As Griffey's now behind the safety car. That's Geb got his UI broken. I don't know if I would. The top 2 guys pitted for intermediates. I don't know why. Is there a threat around I don't know about? I mean, that's quite a really dumb move. Or it might be genius. Because I don't see any rain according to the radar. This really changes the race now with the safety car out and rain approaching. As you see now, Christian Duber pitting. Wait a minute. Is the rain pretty imminent? This could spice things up. I didn't see in the weather forecast. It's not even raining. Or it's about having the next 5 minutes or so. This could change out the compatibility of this race as Lexod stays out. Confident on his mediums. You have to take him. Oh, he's behind Christian Uberdov, but he's still okay. He can easily get past him because inters are like 3 seconds slower than the set 6 in this track. Precious, who will blink next? As these two stay out. Has Luis Sergio got a new footman? Yes, he has. That's a good wait for the safety car to possibly pull in. Hang on. I don't think. Why is Triffium thing quite precarious? Oh, it's raining now. It's raining now. Like Salt and Kirk and Jeffy needs the pit. See a big rain cloud coming in. The rain has fallen in Hungary. Now he said Tierras will now be disabled. See a massive rain cloud coming in right now compared to real life. Yeah, but Lexod knows he's going to pit for inters. They might have the freshest set of all. But it'll be less warm. Safety car's still out there. Everyone else is coming in. Oh. This will change things well for the Hungarian Grand Prix. This is now water starting to fall on the track now. It's getting a little bit slippy. You need to be careful on these conditions because it's quite precarious. Don't forget Luke Mills is quite a good threat here. Might possibly see safety car might be in this lap. Even a couple of guys behind. Like we've seen what happened back in the Monaco season. Well, the thing it is that safety car is in this lap. The rain is falling quite hard here. It's up to Krufian to decide when he wants to go. Decide if he wants to go now or Duke something. Right, here we go now. As Griffin's gone away immediately. Quite precarious. Quite slippy and slidey. Where we go now for lap 18 of 35 of the Hungarian Grand Prix. We did one half of the race in the slicks. Let's see how F1 else copes when it's raining now. As we see now, Curtis down on the attack down towards turn 1 as Griffin sliding. It's going to be a battle between Griffin and Stephen Guy. Who's going to battle it out, heading towards turn 2 now. Who's going to be ahead? Is it going to be Curtis or is it going to be Griffin? This side by side heading towards turn 3. This is fantastic racing. We're going to see it and it's absolutely fine as Curtis takes the lead. But who goes up? Curtis fighting back here. It's going to be side by side. Oh, there's contact. As Curtis goes off the track. Who goes? Oh, that's dangerous. This is going to be dangerous now, heading towards now the turn 7, 8 chicane. As Luke Mills is up to P2. But don't forget, some guys have fresher inters because some people stayed up a little bit too early. As the track is now completely soaked. As the DLC is now disabled. I think it's heavy rain on the radar. The rain's coming down quite a lot. This is going to be extremely dangerous. For possibly heavy rain on the radar. Question is, can Griffin catch back up to Luke Mills? Here we go now, starting lap 19 of 35 in very damp conditions. Got a little bit slide there from Barney Dog. Over halfway through of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Oh, that's a bad line. That's track limit violation for Barney Dog right there. Shark now under pressure from Rex Hodd. The F4 champion, giving its money worth. F1 Reserve F2 full-time driver. Who knows him? He's a good lad. This takes a quite precarious line. It's like a near collision between Nexon and Shark. Looks like according to the water, it's like it's heavy rain conditions on track. Everyone's sliding and slipping all over the place. This is crazy. Whoever's not faced is Christian Udo's thinking about going down the inside line. You can see how wet the track is on the display now. It's basically full wet tyre, full wet conditions. And it's raining down a lot. I see Luke Mills is coming into the pits for the wet tyres. I believe he's going for the wet tyres. Track is very wet. How we went from burn dry to completely wet all of a sudden. This is outstanding. That's how much the climate change goes to you. I mean, according to real life Formula 1, they could have just deployed the safety car right now. But thankfully, we're in a virtual world, so there's no safety cars in this type of weather. The track is now completely soaked. It's like monsoon conditions we've seen in Singapore F4 season 11. The race lasted an entire hour. With the plenty of safety cars in hand. The question is, how will the drivers adapt to the wet weather conditions where Luke Mills is on the set of wets? I think Luke Mills is on the correct eye here. There's no tyre blankets, which is a bad sign. Question now, how will they adapt? Will they pit for wets? That's the question. Or will a safety car come out due to the safety of the drivers? But I doubt it, because we're racing here. Or like F1 did in real life back in Belgium, made racing completely boring. The next person to go for wet tyres is Christian Udoh. Into the pits now. Wells joins him, Barney Dog as well. As the Griffin and Curtis stays out. The track conditions are extremely dangerous. They might be going for the wrong call for people staying out on Intis. They're losing a lot of time. Jeffrey's into the pits. Luke's up to P8. Where's everyone else going out to the pits right now? Where's Luke Mills? He's going across the start 3 straight. Is he going to be ahead of these drivers? He's going to be ahead of Christian Udoh. He is. But wait, Christian Udoh is fighting back down into Ondal's turn 1. Has Christian Udoh got the jump on Luke Mills? He has. But Luke Mills is fighting back because his tyre is much more warm. He's gone on the inside now. Brilliant defending. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there between Luke Mills and Christian Udoh as Luke Mills goes up to P5. As there's no race line now because the track is completely wet. They're going to be struggling a lot on these wet Inters tyres. They can't clear up the water. Basically, wet tyres are the choice to go for right now because this is ridiculous. I've never seen the Hungarian Grand Prix raced in that conditions in my life. It's like it's about to flood. Is everyone else pitting for save? It wet, no one has. Luke Mills might possibly benefit from this. Although rain could decrease in a couple of minutes' time. It's literally got to be monsoon thunderstorm conditions. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. Yeah, it's you might see a thunderstorm or two, which may deploy the safety car, which it happens on F1 games. How will the drivers adapt? Lexon is still behind Shark. Both of these guys are on Intis, remember. They care about much less water than the guys on wets. Why are these audiences wearing on balance? They're going to get completely circed. Bless them. Whereas Shark's having quite a bad line here. This might give Lexon the opportunity. Oh, he's gone very deep. Sounds like the weather is getting much more worse. See the tyres squealing in the distance. Oh, Lexon's gone down and moving down the inside line, heading towards the hairpin for P3. This is going to be a job well done for Lexon. It is a job well done for Lexon as Shark comes into the pits with presumably wet tyres. How are these interrunners still staying out? There's only 3 or 4 inches now. Quite precariously so in the state, actually. Here goes over the set of wets on now for Shark. Next on, it's going to be the big world of trouble. Through goes Luke Mills. I believe Shark might rejoin P7. Yes, he is. But his tyres will be less worn, but will be freezing because there's no time blankets. They're the best drivers in the world, fighting out in worst of conditions. I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. We've got 12 laps remaining here for the Hungarian Grand Prix in F1 in very wet conditions. It went from very dry to completely wet in the space of 4 laps. I've never seen a massive rain cloud that dangerous in my entire life. I seem to myself going to be absolutely struggling. This is absolutely incredible. A little bit slightly from Nexod. Gap between him and a little bit of thinks about pissing for wets. No, he's not. Why is he doing this? Will his rain lighten up? Or they might possibly think of trying to find a safety car in these monsoon conditions. As we start now, lap 24, 35 with 12 laps remaining as QWERTY leads 4.7 seconds ahead of Christian. As the intermediate runners are still driving strong, but can they last long enough in these monsoon conditions to stay ahead of Luke Mills? That's the question. A little bit sad for Luke Mills. It's like drive here on ice. Like track temperature is like 10 degrees right now. How could have warmed up with the tyres? Unless you want to save inches, you might be okay. Of course, my tyre car might be full of water. Might not be the water. That's the effects of climate change for you. climate change fear. But we still go on. That 25 or 35. Well, she still leads, but the gap's gone down quite a bit to 3.9. You can see a much bigger rain cloud coming in now. Next hot, still in P3, but will soon be overtaken by Luke Mills in extreme conditions. You can see puddles on the track right now. It's a little bit side now, gap down to 6.7 now between Luke Mills and next hot. How would they fare? They're still going strong. Let's go on board with Luke Mills for that. You can't really adapt to these conditions, go around this corner quite well. Now breaking down towards turn 7 HK, doing it quite well. Cutting the gap quite a lot. We need to see what their last laps are. Let's have a look at next Hod's face when he goes across the line. Which is towards the final couple of cars now for the next Hod. Let's see what his last lap time is like. If it's good, then it's good. If it's bad, then it's, well, bad. Right, let's see what next Hodge's lap time is. So 1:38.4. Luke Mills is going across the line now. You can see the difference, 3 seconds a lap between Luke Mills and next Hod. You see how big of a difference wet tyres are compared to intermediates on a very wet track. We might start seeing a dry line starting to form, but slightly. I think it's either going primitively decreasing. Still see an array of puddles on the track. We've got 10 laps remaining now before the dry line starts to help people on intermediates. Hopefully the tyre doesn't blow up, because they die quite quickly during damp and dry conditions. But in wet conditions, they can easily cool the tyres down and pull away from the slick, from the wet runners quite a bit. But what the wet runners need to do now is just go drive on a wet line to cool the tyres down a little bit to prepare for an attack. So what next Sod's last lap's like. I think he's starting to pick up the pace. 36.1. That's what Luke Mills' last time is a 35.0. He's getting quite a bit now since the game's now starting to decrease. As you can see on track, dry lines are starting to form in wet conditions. Well, the interrunner now starts to pay off on his dry lines. Oh, that's a very bad line for Nexar to go through there. But he's still ahead. Can he actually tough it out for another 8 laps or so? Going across the corner quite well here. I think where he might start to decrease, but not a lot. Oh, Nexar's nearly lost the car. He's fighting in these inters. He lost about another second between himself and Luke Mills. He's now going under pressure now between Luke Mills and Christian Uda if he's not careful. These guys are much grippier tyres in the current conditions. So you start lap 28 with 30 leads the way. 4.4 between him and Crufian. This is fantastic. As Luke Mills is going to the pits. He's going to the bits. The terrain is now starting to lighten. He's going for 7 I believe. Sacrifice track position for grip. Oh, Luke Mills is out the race. Luke Mills is out the race. Why has he done that? Why has he done that? Why did he just rig his own race by just timing in the pit lane? I thought he was going for another set of intermediates for a sec. But no, he's out the race. Unbelievable. So we're now down to 8. 8 swimming survivors. That's not the first time this season that happened. That guys are fighting for a podium that just quit. I need to ask why. He's had a great opportunity to catch up to the guys in front, but now he's just getting nothing. As Kurt gets another 3-second penalty for going off the track a few times. As Lexod now might need to breathe a sigh of relief. I think he's retired with recent his tyres are on default setup. I think he's retired with recent. Is it that? I don't know. Yeah, it's strange that. I think it's cost a drive line for me. Is it going to be good news now for Alex Hod to keep his podium? The gap between them is shrinking quite differently. As Christian is closing quite vigorously now. Number 14, well, Chris Dublev now catching very quickly to Lexod. I believe the intermediates are now starting to fade. There aren't like interslicks for the wrong conditions. Oh, Lulu's with a bad slide there. Gap closing quite closely now between Lexod and Chris Newton, but Chris Newton needs to get roughly 3-second gap from him and Lexod. Which that 30 or 35 now. Gap between leaders 3.1. This is going to be extremely interesting for the after race. Chris Newton find something. The gap between Lexod and Chris Newton is now a second. But there is no DRS in these conditions. As the dry line starts to form up slightly, damper line. Lexod might be okay, oh it's not okay. He touched the apex, which is very slippy. You've got to be careful not to touch the apexes, or he's touched it again. Now down to the closing stages now. Can Lubin find a way to get past Lexod? He might find a way. Because these intruders are now completely redundant. Dun dun dun. No, not that. A little bit sliding again from Christian Dublev. Can he find a way to find a way to pass him? Battery now activating now for both the drivers now. Who's going to have a better legs at turn 2? It's not going to be Lubin. Thinks about it for a moment. Later on, down to turn 1. Towards the turn 2 straight. Lexod having a much worse exit. It's going to be side by side now between Lexod and Christian Uberdiv. Lexod's on a much wet line. He's on intermediates, so you might struggle a little bit. Got to be close. Oh, that's close. I think about passing at turn 5. No, he's not. Still slipping and sliding. Thought about for P3. Oh, Luna had a little bit of a snap. Lexod going a little bit deep. Oh, this is getting very close. Lexod made a mistake. This is going to be a good number 2 overtaking opportunity now for Christian Luna to finally get past him. If he pulls off a move here, that'll be absolutely brilliant. We've got 4 laps remaining now. 5 laps remaining, 4 after this. This is going to be a fun race to the end, surely. Lap 32 and 35. 4 laps remaining. Can Uberdiv find a way to get past Lexod and get Paul 3-second gap? Lexod goes a little bit. Lexod's still pulling away quite a bit. He's going onto the dry line. Very wet line, in fact. But that's not going to help him a little bit. He needs to cool his tyres down, otherwise these tyres might be at the risk of a puncture. Oh, he's keeping on line there. Clear for you, mate. Right. Might possibly see a move. No, not quite yet. Might be bad news for Christian, who needs to clear the 3-second penalty. We're still looking on to this battle for P3 now, who will break the pressure. Down to the final few laps of the race. As we start back 33 or 35. Curtis still leads the way in very dangerous conditions. Fred Lubner trying to find a way to get past Lexod quickly as possible. But he's not working his hat off so far. Oh, he touched the apex there. That hampered his run a lot. Uses a little bit more battery than Lexod. Heading towards turn 1 now. So it's going to be very close between these two. Slipping and sliding about like crazy. So you think about move down towards turn 2. No, he's not. Surging towards turn 3, 4, 5. No, he's not. Now towards turn 5 now. Can you try and find something? Lexod's still defending for his life on these ruined inters. As leaders now got 2 laps to go after this one. So does these two. A little bit of slide there. Can you try and find a way to get past him? As Lexod's got no half-fist left. He used all of his braking power. Little slide again from Luminous, who will blink out faster. Oh, he can get it now. No, he won't. Using more battery than I thought it would. Heading towards down, turn 1 now. Start lap 34, 35 between these two. They still slip sliding about. This is ridiculously crazy. Gap between these two, 0.3 per second. Any mistake could cost them a podium. But let's not forget, Aluminum has a 3-second penalty to serve, which might bring him staying out of P4 if he's not careful. Lexod goes a little bit deep. This is incredible now. We're about to start the final lap of the Grand Prix. I think he's running for third place. He's now come to an end. Lexod's taking it nice and cautious with there. Is he too cautious? He's got a bad line. He's got a bad line. As we start the final lap of the race, with QWERTY leading the way, the gap between leader and second place 1.8. We need to pay attention now for a battle for P3. And that's Christian who goes around. Oh my word, he's literally just burning his tyres like crazy. This is extremely fantastic racing. It's gone off, he's out. He's gone off. The battle for third place comes to an end. And Lexod wins out. Anyway, let's go back, pay attention towards QWERTY now. Stephen Clay, driving the RB, driven it absolutely flawless. On the 7 intermediates, I did 20 laps. So far after the wet weather conditions, we only had one safety car, which allowed the driver to change to a compound that literally don't want. But through they go now. Towards the final couple of cars, Christian Newman gets a 6-second penalty now. This battle for third place comes to an end. But nothing can stop Stephen Clay going around the final couple of corners now. At Hungary, it's now going towards the final couple of corners now, taking it nice and steady with him. Driver did well in his favour, risked it to stay on the intermediates. But here we go now, with Stephen Clay winning the season 16 Hungarian Grand Prix, with Privium in a close second, 1.5 off. That's Lexod. Fantastic defending from him. He did it fantastic. I'm going to say it. Brilliant job. Lexod going to take a P3. He's my pick for driver today. That was a fantastic defending right there. Defending against Christian Newman on much worse tyres. But here he goes now, Lexod to take P3. Christian Newman crashes home in P4. Spider goes home P5. Shark is going cross-line slowly to take a P6. What a race that was. Good LC Cook. With 12-second penalties under his belt. Going across the line gently. As Cook takes on P8. Now waiting for Luis Alligator, my F4 teammate. Going across the line very soon now. Rather cross everyone who's so far off the rain except Luke Mills and Punch Dog Kenny, even crossing Cam Lyons. What a race that was. Here goes now, winner of this race, Stephen Clay. Privium and Lexod are the podium sitters. He's my pick for driver of the day. Now let's have a look for the race winner. Is cleanest driver goes to QWERTY, who gets a bonus point. I don't know if that exists. Anyway, now for a full classification, QWERTY wins the Hungarian Grand Prix from Privium, then Lexod, then Christian Newman, then Ballydog, then Shark, then Kirk, then Jevy, then Luke Mills are out. Also with Punch Dog, Kenny, Liam Cross, and Cam Lyons. Let's have a look at the race director. Also, I'll track a bit more things, it seems, compared to last time. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week where we go backwards. Have a good one. Have a good night's sleep. See you guys next week. Same time, same place. But we're going backwards. Catch you guys then. Goodbye. Brilliant race this was, I must say.